almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Murray against Conley. Murray, no good. On offense, here's Utah. It's a 3-point game. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
About a minute into this first quarter. Conley against Murray. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Murray. Jokic the screen. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Over to the left wing from deep, Conley. Porter pulls it in. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
From deep, Conley. The shot off that time. And it's Denver the other way. Gordon down low. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Utah has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Outside Mitchell. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Outside Murray. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The 3. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Gobert. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
They kick it out to Murray. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. O'Neal's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I just love the ball movement.
Murray for 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Conley. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Barton. Outside Murray. Back to Barton. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. No good on the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They kick it out to Murray. Now Barton. Back to Murray. From deep. Jokic finds Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
With 4 on the clock. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And so it's Utah ending the quarter up 10. What has them in... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Murray from outside. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. O'Neal, they grab their own miss. Left side, Mitchell. Conley against Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Mitchell. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 11 points. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. And then learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Lets the 3 fly, and it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist from Gobert.
3 points.
Gobert's got his 3rd assist of the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
From deep, Barton. And another miss by Denver. And the Jazz with possession. They've gone on an 8-0 run. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pulls up for 3. Connects from downtown.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Conley against Murray. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Ryan?
Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players.
2 minutes
Clark,
remaining.
great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
Pass to Bogdanovic. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Denver with a rebound. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And Gobert with the stuff.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Barton. Gordon on the wing. From downtown.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
Conley with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's you. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Jazz, 31.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Eric Paschall is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's House in at the shooting guard position. To the paint. The shot no good. Gay with the defensive effort.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Here's House. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force. You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
Now Clarkson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to House. Back to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Clarkson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now. And that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. Denver grabs the miss. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Outside, Green. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Clarkson Nice persistence to tip it back in. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Pulls up. Morris finds Cousins to the middle. Here's Najee. That's tipped.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Gomez up top, looking for his first basket, still in this one. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins.
2 minutes.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And he makes it.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Clarkson outside from behind the arc. That shot is off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Morris for three. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
To the left wing. Back to Gay. Pass to Clarkson. Cousins with the steal. Out to the right wing. Down low. And Cousins throws it down.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Now Hernan Gomez. Here's House. Hernan Gomez inside. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. Stolen by Whiteside. And so it's Utah. A sizable lead of 14 at the break.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Jeff Green. Monte Morris is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Najee in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Inside. Clarkson grabs a miss. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds now. To the wing, right side. Gay against Green. Clarkson outside. Hernan Gomez inside. And it's rejected. And there's Green on the assist by Cousins.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Clarkson against Morris. Clarkson attacking. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting only 42%. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. The Jazz shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to House. And here's Hernan Gomez. Banked it in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Denver foul.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's
Jazz
Conley.
substitution.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. There's the triple. Great D that time from Barton. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Gordon against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Barton. This one for three. The Jazz again can't hit. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
On the attack, Bogdanovic showing his ability to put it on the floor.
Murray against Conley. Murray drives in, and the basket is good.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
The Jazz have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell
2 minutes
from the arc.
2 minutes.
Doesn't go for him. And Denver the other way now. O'Neal on the wing. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. The shot by Conley, no good. The Nuggets shooting 41% in this game. Unloads from 13. Got a hand on it.
Wow, I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovic. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
On the take, and then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Rebound by the Nuggets. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Porter, the pass to Jokic. From deep, Barton. Mitchell grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
A clear look for Murray. Nails the wide open jumper.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Here's Conley. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always.
kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now here's Paul on the wing, Booker. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Murray following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And Jokic throws it down.
Maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
The drive by Paul. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Here's Booker following the score by Jamal Murray. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Down low, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Paul dishes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Crowder. And stolen by Murray. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the 3. Booker with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
For 3, Murray. Here's Barton. Kicks it out to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray the pass to Jokic.
2 minutes.
3-pointer. Murray, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Crowder, and stolen by Gordon. Jokic passes to Murray. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Lock at 6. Over Bridges. A second chance effort. And that one's good. Jokic. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Booker finds Bridges. The tray. And there's Booker on the assist for Bridges. He's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Murray for 3. Porter passes to Jokic. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Off target from outside. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Pass to Gordon, to the paint. Here's Jokic. Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He got...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Murray, no good. Suns leading by 6. Bridges up top, guarded by Porter. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Nice D from Porter.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. The Nuggets trail by 6.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Wide open look here for Murray. Trains the three-pointer. Murray's got 10.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Gordon finds Barton. Back to Gordon. Puts up a 3. Inside, outside for Murray. Shot clock at 5. It's Barton with the drive, and Barton throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul surveying the floor. Booker outside. Shoots it. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Paul against Murray. Over Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And no good. Trying to use the glass.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Ayton. It's tipped and stolen by Murray. The pass to Barton. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Here's Murray. Passes it to Gordon. Buried from 15 feet out. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
Well, the rise and fire from Aaron Gordon in the mid-range. It's almost unguardable at this point.
Paul kicks to Booker. Hits it from 3-point range. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
With three, Booker. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Martin passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Paul dishes to Booker. Paul with the ball, now defended by Jokic. And it's Ayton missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And stolen by Gordon. To the inside. Jokic kicks to Barton over Paul. Barton, no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Suns ahead. All right, Dave, thank you. And
the Nuggets, 23.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So out there for the Nuggets right now. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Another three for Phoenix. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out.
That's his
if
first
only
foul.
to keep those open
First
lines
team
of
foul.
communication. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and they get it back. Payne passes to McGee. Back to Payne. Now McGee. Another shot, and the layup's good off the glass. And now a 10-point Phoenix lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Will it go? Payne grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. That one goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No good from Cousins.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he drives in. Payne dishes to McGee. Denver grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Najee. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Johnson can't get it to go. And so Green will bring it up for Denver. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Najee. Morris looking over the floor. Driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Denver shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Morris drops them both. Suns leading by 8. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Johnson in the corner. Dishes it to McGee. Shot clock at 6. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Cousins. And here they come. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And stolen by Payne. Pass to Shamet. The dish to Johnson. And there it is for him. Johnson's got 5.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Morris into the lane. Can't connect from short range. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Payne with it. He's against Morris. Johnson kicks to Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McGee. Cousins with the block.
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing.
Najee passes to Cousins. Morris with the ball. Down low. Here's Najee. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. And Saric kicks to Payne. Lets the 3 fly. Saric passes to Payne. There's the feed to McGee. Yep, that one goes in there. McGee's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Payne kicks to Johnson. It's rebounded by Najee. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
That's his first foul. Second team foul. In for the Nuggets.
Now, here's Jokic. The pass to Barton. Now, here's Murray. For 3. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix. Ahead by 9 is the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The shot's good from Paul.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jokic with his screen on Paul. And stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Basket good. And that's now 6 points for Jake Crowder. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Suns?
Defensively, they play with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Bridges finds Crowder. Back to Bridges. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Porter dishes to Murray. Back to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
Here is Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Paul. And there's the drive. He feeds it to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Jacks up a three. Another three for Phoenix.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For three, Murray. The Nuggets with a new 14.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Paul outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 17. Beyond the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Baseline J on the way. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists tonight. Murray for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Gotta do better against Murray if you're on D. Even from way downtown, he's incredibly accurate.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by Paul.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 16. Jokic kicks to Porter. There's the drive, and finished off by Porter.
And he's got a great balance of knowing when to slash inside. Porter needs to keep being this aggressive on the drive.
Now Paul. Outside Crowder. Tries the spin move. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Denver. Murray kicks to Porter. Jokic passes to Murray. From deep. And Paul pulls it down.
Man, he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. A confident win and one where they clearly show.
these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But, hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Booker for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Booker, and stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. O'Neal on the wing. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Another shot. Gobert with the bucket.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
The drive by Paul. Rebound, Utah.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Outside Paul takes the 3. And the Suns miss again. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovic, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. For 3, Bridges. The shot no good. And Utah the other way now.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Back to Gobert. Conley against Crowder. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. On target from range. Bogdanovic has got 5 points.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
His first make in 4 shots. You hope it gets him rolling.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. In transition, here they come. And he lays it in on the break. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gobert finds Mitchell. And he drives in. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Pass to Ayton. Booker for 3. Spins. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Bogdanovic from long range. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Paul passes to Crowder. Can they get it? And Conley grabs the miss. Here's O'Neal. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's
all right. Workers coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Well, the Jazz shooting a nice 50% for the game. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tries the spin move. Back to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Poke loose. Here's the break. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Now here's Conley. He's guarded by Paul. And that one's good from Conley.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Paul for 3. Spins. The 3 is up. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovic has got 4 rebounds now. Right side Conley. There's the 3. Good work defensively by Crowder. The 3 is up. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Bogdanovic with it. And it's Paul picking him up. For 3, O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. In transition, here come the Suns. Ayton, no good. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Conley passes to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's got his 2nd basket of the game. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Conley. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Got it. Paul's got 6 points.
I mean, that's terrific finish in transition. Chris Paul dynamic when they're pushing the tempo.
Conley goes in. Here's Gobert. Hits the front of the rim and out. And 1:01 left in the first half. Fast break. Here we go. Right side, Mitchell. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. 3-pointer. 5 on the clock. Crowder grabs the miss.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
That three's off the mark. Utah leading. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Conley. And Booker pulls it down.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And here's Conley. Mitchell up top, releases. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Jazz out in front.
23.
Thanks very much, Allie.
16.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Booker, the 2, with Johnson at the 3. And it's Paul in at point guard. Clarkson outside, puts up a 3, buries it from 3. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Paul passes to Booker, tries the spin move. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Assist from
Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to House. Back to Clarkson. And here's Whiteside. Here's House. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Pass to House. 90 seconds into the second half now. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Ball against Clarkson. Now Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The kick out to Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pascal passes to Whiteside. Here's House. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Clarkson outside. Gay finds Whiteside. Stolen by Ayton. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. That gives them the lead. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Pass to Saric. Here's Shamet.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Saric. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Soft touch off the glass. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. To the middle. Stolen by Whiteside. Gay left side. Here's the three. Drains the triple. Gay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Payne. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Outside Johnson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Substitution for the Suns.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Ball finds Ayton. Kept alive. Outside for Booker. Down low. Ayton passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Bridges misses. Utah has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Paul into the lane. Booker for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
His first personal foul.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebound, Utah. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. 3-pointer. And Conley with the 3. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Here's a 3 from Paul. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz shooting at a respectable 49%. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Utah leading. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And the Suns miss again.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
Utah has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. From deep, Conley. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. 3-pointer, Bridges. He drops it from range. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Gobert against Ayton. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. From deep 3-point range,
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body well to contest shots.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Bogdanovic from long range. The Jazz again can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that one's good.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Right side, Bogdanovic. 1:19 left in the game. The three from Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Fires for 3. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Robbed. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic with it. From deep. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Booker, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Bridges outside. Paul for 3. No good.
The heart and hustle of Conley really putting in work on defense.
And so it's Utah with the double.
great philosophy. D.A., thanks.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter, and at the 3, the small forward. Murray with him. He's picked up by O'Neal. He can't get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
O'Neal from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Barton, no luck. We've seen a quick start here for the Jazz. Conley kicks to Gobert. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic against Porter. Bogdanovic, no luck.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Jokic passes to Barton. The Nuggets with another miss. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. To the paint. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist by O'Neal.
Bogdanovic, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Murray for 3. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley against Murray. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Denver, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Jokic passes to Gordon. And then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanovic.
Just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Here's Mitchell, and he lays it straight in. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
.146 left in the first quarter. Conley kicks to Gobert. Dishes to Conley. Jazz passing it around. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
For 3, Murray. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley with it, out guarded by Murray. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Jokic. O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Conley. Finished off the break. Conley's got 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
For 3, Murray. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Murray against Conley. Mitchell outside. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night right there.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And
all right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
So on the floor for Denver. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Bogdanovic against Gordon. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Murray with it. Now defended by Gobert. Stolen by Mitchell. And they're pushing it up. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Back to Conley. Over Porter. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Gobert. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wide open look here for Murray. Rebound, Utah.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Bogdanovic sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For 3, Murray. Bogdanovic grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
For 3, Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
So polished in his all-around game. I'm not surprised to see Jokic roaring down there on the fast break.
Passes it to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Conley's shot is off. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. They trail by 14. Jokic passes to Porter. Left side, Gordon. And the pass to Jokic. Now Murray. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 6.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Mitchell against Jokic. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Going in.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Inside. And finished off by Porter.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Mitchell. Driving the lane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to O'Neal. From deep. Porter against Bogdanovic. O'Neal high post. Here's Gobert. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
22.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the 2-guard spot. Knocks it loose. And Utah turns it over again. And Denver has possession. 8-point game. And the wide open shot from Morris. Drops in the tray. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Yep, that one goes.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Morris dishes to Green. Morris inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Over in the corner, Green. The dish now to Cousins. A solo fast break. Here's Pascal. It's blocked. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Green, no luck.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clank it.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
And here's Morris for 3. That shot off the mark. The Jazz go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Whiteside with it. Guarded now by Morris. House kicks to Gay. Cranes the three-pointer. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Connects from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Green. And here's Morris for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pascal, the pass to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the jam by Whiteside.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Screen by Cousins. Drives to the hoop. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Can't cash in from close range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. Gay kicks to Pascal. Kicks it out to Gay. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Clarkson. Takes the 3. The rebound by Jeff Green. The Nuggets trail by 14. Pass to Cousins. Nice move. Comes up empty down low. And here's Utah. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Pass to Gay. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
How about the speed with which he got to the rim that time? Rudy Gay, excellent job of dropping the hammer.
Rebound by House. House has got 4 rebounds in this game. Gay passes to Clarkson. Outside, House. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's
your Jazz Dancers. Come on, fans.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Utah with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. So on the floor for Denver. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Wallace is out there with Green. It's Najee in at the 4 slot. It's stolen by Gobert. He kicks to O'Neal. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. O'Neal's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Utah. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Cans it from downtown. Jazz leading by 18. Bounce pass Conley. Bogdanovic dishes to Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Kicks it to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. Not going to go that time. And Denver the other way now. Murray the pass to Porter. And there's Murray on the assist by Porter. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Gobert the pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Fires from deep. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 19.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
For 3, Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
There's Here's the pass to O'Neal. Outside, Bogdanovic tries it from the top of the key. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. O'Neal with it. Here's the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. On the wing, Porter. Utah with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. O'Neal against Murray. Pass to Gobert. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
There's some good anticipation there. Murray quickly out, leaking in transition and filling the lane.
Pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to Bogdanovic.
2 minutes.
Outside Conley. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Murray, good.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They lead by 14.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. For three, Murray. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. Martin defending. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Barton. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That three off the mark. Utah leading by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Utah.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Murray against Conley. Passes it to O'Neal from deep three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Gordon finds Murray. It's Porter outside. Gobert pulls it in. Now Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great.
and Ayton, the bigs.
Here we
Paul
go.
and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Three-pointer, Bridges. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game, but the reality is players get up for the big games, B.A.
Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Murray from outside. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. And Paul gets it to go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Outside Booker. Paul passes to Crowder. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Murray. Pulls up on the wing. That one goes. Count it.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Gordon against Crowder. Back to Paul. Crowder a screen on Murray. To the paint. No good that time. Good work defensively by Gordon. Barton with it, and it's Paul picking him up. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. For 3. Jokic grabs the board, and Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Barton, the pass to Porter. Back to Barton. And he dunks it down.
You know, Barton's an improving ball handler. Because of that, he's got more moves now that he can choose from when he's going off the bounce.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside, from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Barton finds Murray. Lets the 3 fly.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got his second basket on the night.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Paul. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
For Denver, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside Murray. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Outside Booker. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
The Suns trailing. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And Crowder with the jam.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside Murray. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 6 points.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 4.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enduring a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. He was all alone on that one. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Murray from outside. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Martin outside. Outside Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
And Bridges, here we go. Tipped.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Ayton, a screen on Murray. And he lobs it up. Knocks it loose. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. From deep, Barton. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Bridges finds Paul. Let's go with a 3. Jokic grabs the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Gordon. There's the 3. And it's Jokic missing. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's foul number 2 for him. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Murray finds some space, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Murray, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Paul's shot is off. The Nuggets trail. And here's Porter outside. Sinks the tray.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down. Because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Now Now here's Crowder. He's got 5. No good from the wing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
It's deflected.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
Here's Jokic. And he drops it in from the low post. Jokic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ayton. On the wing, Crowder fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And here's Gordon from the arc. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, got to be impressed with Gordon. I mean, showing a real understanding and feel for when to fire off the dribble.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And a pretty tightly contested. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Monte Morris, Jeff Green out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Najee in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Outside for Green. Shoots over Johnson. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Morris with it, and it's Payne picking him up. And again, Denver no good. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul.
Monte Morris.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Payne against Morris. Pass to Saric. It's stolen by Green.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Najee, good. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Payne. Here's Shamet. Misses the 3. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Uncovered. And he gets that one. And now it's a 5-point Denver lead. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Payne pass to Saric. Morris against Payne. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Najee. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from McGee. Phoenix is shooting only 36% so far in this game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Cousins. The kick out to Morris. Beyond the arc. From deep. 6 to shoot. Cousins finds Morris. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by Saric. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Left side Johnson. Sinks it from distance. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Denver shooting the ball at around 42% for the game.
2 minutes.
Morris for three. Pure from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The shot by Payne, no good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
The quick look, no good that time. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Three-pointer. Shamet, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The kick out to Morris. Cousins, the pass to Morris. Here's the three. Cousins can't hit. Phoenix has gotten only 1 three-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's Morris. Cousins down low, working on McGee, and they recover it. And another shot. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim. Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Nuggets trail. Morris outside. And it's off from three-point range.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Johnson finds Payne. Back to Johnson. Outside Payne. It's McGee, high post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
And here's Denver.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Payne outside. Nails it from 3. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. From downtown. That one is off. And it's Denver the other way. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Here he goes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
The Suns leading. It's Bridges on the wing. The 3. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Murray for 3. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Crowder with the jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Ayton. Launches a 3. Booker can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Murray passes to Porter. To the middle. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 9.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Yeah, really left them no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Phoenix.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Paul finds Bridges. Driving in, and it's Bridges with the jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Ayton with a screen. Paul into the lane. Crowder with it. Checked by Gordon. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And here's the fast break.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Crowder. The three is up. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. Murray from outside. Hauled in by Paul. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Suns.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Booker against Barton. 4-3. And it's Devin Booker with the 3.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance.
Those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. And the Jazz start out with the ball. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Booker with no one around. Bridges. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And it's Conley penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Outside Crowder. There's the 3. Stolen by O'Neal. Bogdanovic with it. Bridges covering.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Paul. Good work defensively by Conley.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And one thing...
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. The kick out to Crowder. With 3, Booker. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Bogdanovic wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. Drops one in from the wing.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Mitchell outside. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovic. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The baseline jam. Offensive rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Mitchell looking it over. Now the pass to Gobert. O'Neal from long range. Drills the 3-pointer.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And that one, good.
Man, Chris Paul's ability with traffic, with bodies around him to keep his focus and score it, that is special.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The tray. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ayton finds Bridges. Puts it up. Rebound, Utah.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Back to Gobert. Kicks to O'Neal. Shoots the 3. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
And Gobert drops them both. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Paul passes to Booker. From the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Now here's Conley. The shot will not fall. Paul with the defensive effort. Bridges for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides into the 4. And it's Bridges into the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Conley following the basket by Chris Paul. Passes to Mitchell, takes a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. No good from Booker.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Now, O'Neal. After Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Gobert. He shoots again. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Chris Paul. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Conley with the 3. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker the pass to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Conley left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bogdanovic dishes to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Dishes to Booker. From past the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
O'Neal against Ayton. Crowder with the steal. Ayton attacking. And Ayton throws it down.
A nice job by DeAndre Ayton. Put it on the deck and finish with authority.
Pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The drive-by call. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
And it's slammed in by Bridges. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. Right side, Conley. The feed to Bogdanovic. Out to Conley. A three. Tips it up. And it's Bogdanovic on the foul. He's got 9.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
For 3, Booker. Utah with the rebound. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And they'll get another chance. And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Jazz, 29.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Here's Paul following the bucket by the Jazz. Shot by Crowder, no good. O'Neal against Bridges. Bridges with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
The pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Back to O'Neal. Pocket 6. On the wing, Mitchell. And stolen by Booker. The 3. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Out left to the wing. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Driving in. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. Paul kicks to Bridges. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Paul with the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Bogdanovic dishes to Mitchell. Elbow shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
For 3, Booker knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 5 now.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Outside, Bogdanovic.
2 minutes.
Up a 3.
2 minutes.
The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. 10 points for him.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
1:29 left in the third quarter. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. No good there. Now the Suns take it the other way. Oh, Ayton in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Releases. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Bogdanovic. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Outside Crowder. On the wing, Booker. 5 points in the game.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Donovan Mitchell.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
These are the shots we expect Bogdanovic to make, and he doesn't take much time to get them off before the defense can react.
No good from Booker.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Stolen by Conley. Lined up there for Bogdanovic. And stolen by Ayton. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Jazz out in front, up.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Assisted.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bridges shot, good.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D chills.
Clarkson outside. And the shot falls short this time. And now the Suns a fast break. And here's Booker from the arc. Utah with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. On the clock. Fires the three. The Jazz again can't hit it. Suns trail by 12. Ball passes to Bridges. The shot missing. So Utah will take it the other way. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Stolen by Clarkson. Crowder with the steal. Lobbed up there for Booker, and it's blocked by Whiteside. To the paint. It's deflected. Crowder with the steal. On the wing, Booker. Bridges, right side. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Clarkson. Jazz leading by 12. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ayton dishes to Bridges, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Clarkson kicks to Gay. He dishes it to Whiteside. Driving to the basket. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Paul passes to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. call against Clarkson. Passes it to Pascal. Gay outside. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Whiteside. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker dishes to Ayton. Left side, Crowder. Utah with the rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Pascal. Pascal's got his first points in this one.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Gay passes to Pascal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Crowder with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Jazz.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and it also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Pass to Booker from deep. And it's Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. They led by as many as 18 points. Here is House, and so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.